This is the story of TMB, a crew based out of Dub Rock in San Francisco, California. TMB was just a crew of young niggas who all grew up in the same neighborhood in the Dub Rock housing projects of San Francisco. Everybody being neighbors, some living across the street from each other, but everybody going to the same school, parents knowing each other. This was already a tight brotherhood all the way from the beginning. But before TMB came into play, it was different crews around Dub Rock projects, also known as DRP and the GMC. The DRP was just a crew of niggas that was originally from Dub Rock, born and raised over there, and the GMC was just a crew of niggas that was like niggas from the outside but lived in Dub Rock. Like, I was a part of that crew. Like, me and my little nigga Donald, he was from Osceola, Louis from outside the gates, I was from up top on Harbor. Together we formed the crew GMC. But neither of these two crews lasted very long in Dub Rock projects. We all just lived too close to each other, man, to even be playing around with each other like that. We said, let's just bring it together as one. And that's when me, Trail, aka T.O., and Ron D came together in Peacekeepers. We all sat down and said, you know what, let's change our crew name, let's all become one. We was watching so many Philadelphia rappers at the time with Reed Dollars and Touch Money and all them was hot and shit. So we was like, nigga, we finna call ourselves the Touch Money Boys, nigga, fuck that. So we called ourselves TMB, which stood for the Touch Money Boys. Year 2008, we all decided to get into the studio, well, not the studio, get into the laptop rapping, and that's when we started to drop our first song called Gangsta or Bitch. We dropped that song in Peacekeepers Rec Center. We was like, man, we gotta get out there, man, let's diss these Oakdale niggas, man. So we dropped a song called Gangsta or Bitch, which woke the streets up, woke MySpace up. It's like, who is these niggas down there talking Gangsta or Bitch, man? And then we just said, you know what, let's keep it going. We decided to go to the Wash House, drop music. We dropped songs like Knock It. We dropped songs like Sex Talk. We dropped a lot of music down there off that laptop in that Wash House, man. And then later in the year 2008, we all had took a big loss, man. We all had lost our sister J-Ray, man, Johnisha Tucker. Johnisha Tucker was loved by all of us, but once we lost her, it made us all stronger for some reason. Like, our bond just became tighter and tighter. Like, we was like, man, we can't experience this no more. We all gonna mourn together. We all gonna feel sad together. We all rocking out together. And that's when we all turned up now a little bit on the streets, getting our names out there now, going to house parties. We touching the surface now. We doing everything to get out there now. So in 2009, we all had faded up for our first strap. We all linked up and said, you know what, let's put our money together and buy us our first strap, man. Niggas, we could all fade up for $300, $500, $800 and get our first strap at least, man. We too deep to not have a gun, man. So we all had faded up for our first strap, man, in 2009, man, to protect ourselves out here on these streets, because niggas wasn't finna be going to these parties with no guns, no nothing, man, while niggas trying to press us and shit while we just trying to have fun. Because TMB, we was all some kickback niggas, some chill niggas for real. We didn't really give a fuck about the drama unless niggas wanted to play with us. Because if niggas wanted to play with us, we stood on our business. But other than that, we was all kickback, chill niggas, college educated niggas, niggas who graduated school, niggas who played sports. We was all athletic niggas, niggas who wanted to go to the party and have fun. But we wasn't gonna let niggas get at us sideways and disrespect us, man. Because we already knew at an early age that going to these San Francisco parties that these motherfuckers can get shot up at any time. Because we was going to the Kings of Cali's and shit like that. And shit was just going down, and we was like, well, we ain't prepared for this shit. So our OGs in the hood would lace us up, prepare us and shit, man. Our older niggas, man. Thank God we had the older niggas that was like lacing us up, man, at the time, man. Because we was like a little off going to these parties at a certain point, but then we started going and seeing what it really was. We're like, oh, okay, we got to take this shit to another level, man. Fuck that shit. So in 2009, we had to start figuring out ways how to get money. You know, touch money. Live up to our name and shit, man. We begin to post up in front of B&J's every morning trying to get that fast money, taking iPods and shit like that. Just getting to that fast money, man. And we all know getting to that fast money eventually leads to motherfuckers going to jail. And that's when later in that year, TMB had took a big hit in their crew. Philly B had ended up going to jail for about a year and a half, which slowed the motion down to TMB, because Philly B was the life of the party, was the nigga installing confidence in my niggas and shit, making niggas feel lit at the clubs and shit like that, getting niggas their first dances and shit. So when Philly B went to jail, it kind of slowed niggas down, but niggas couldn't do nothing but get older and get wiser and get smarter. And just continue to hold the TMB name down while Philly B sit in jail. You know, niggas out here still doing their thing, still grinding this shit in 2009, 2010, still doing their thing. Fast forward to 2011, that's when the music started being taken kind of serious with the older generation. Bayway, Grand Whistle, Polo Club start rapping, making music, and showing the young cats how to rap a little bit. Polo Club was another crew that was based out of Double Rock. You know, had a few rappers and a few older niggas out of Double Rock. They was doing their thing, man, leading the way. In 2011, that's where you see Polo Club and TMB, they had linked up together, start dropping music together, start turning up the streets together. That's where you see the hit song playing right here in the background called Tuckery, which featured Polo Club TMB. Following up with hits like Squeeze Squeeze, and then continue to drop another hit called The Murder Show. The Murder Show woke the game up because that's when everybody linked up and shot the first video on the bus. Everybody was turned up on the bus. I mean, I was in jail still, but the TMB and PC was turned up, man, doing their thing, holding shit down, man, creating a name out here on the hip-hop scene up in the Bay Area in San Francisco, up in Bayview Hunters Point, man. PC TMB was on the rise. 2011 and 12, TMB had got hit with some good news and some bad news. The good news is that Philly B was coming home from jail, but the bad news was that T.O. was going into jail now. So it was kind of like a swap out, like, damn, man, Philly B coming home and now T.O. going into jail. So with PC TMB already having a momentum already on fire for Philly B when he came home, it was just continue to go. Because Philly B came right in and added fuel to the fire. He jumped on a hit song they did called 000, which produced by Stone, SB, J Mills, LG 000. Man, that song was the most viral song, the most hit song in San Francisco at a certain point. Every neighborhood doing this 000 dance. This song was made up in the damn house at night. Produced by LG up on a laptop, just editing and shit like that, man. LG did that shit, man. We did that shit. We found that beat. Shout out to my boy G Street playing that song over and over. We was like, we gotta do a song off that beat, man. That Soulja Boy song, man. We did that song and that shit took us to another level around the city, getting us put on billboard cards and shit for the Bay Area Freshman Artist of the Year. The 000 song took us to a different notch, man. That shit had T.O. calling us from jail saying, man, I gotta get out. Why the fuck I go to jail during this time, man? I gotta get the fuck out of here, man. My niggas turned up. But we was doing our thing with that 000 song, man. But with that 000 song comes a lot of shit. You know, you drop a hit song, niggas of course gonna hate shit. So the Oakdale niggas dropped their 000 diss song trying to diss us and shit like that. Them niggas seen the views, man. Like I said, it was getting 50,000 views in damn near a month. Got to 100,000 views in damn near 2 months, man. But due to street violence and gang shit, man, they had to take that damn video down, man. The 000 video would have been at 1 million views right now. Because that shit wasn't just a song, man. That shit had a dance to it. Had the kids doing the dance, the older people doing the dance, OGs blasting the 000 song through the speakers. So niggas had no choice but to either love the song or hate the song, man. It was your choice, man, but that shit was viral as hell, man. That shit was so viral, niggas had to go drop a part 2, man. And part 2, we did that from scratch, like, man, let's go do part 2 right now, fuck that. Full clip on the beat, RP to Monty, man. Monty dropped that, made that beat from scratch off a laptop, man. As soon as he made the beat, we all started saying, hit that 000. Hit that 000, which was part 2, man. Part 2 went viral too, man. That turned the streets up. The video shoot was so lit and packed in the hood that day, man. Kids, OGs, food being cooked outside, man. But like I said, T.O. was sitting in jail, hella mad that he missed this moment right here. So after Trail being released from jail, I told y'all, he came straight home in go mode. He like, I gotta keep that momentum going with y'all. So he started getting his bag, dropping songs like Rondo, dropping songs like They Know Me. Trail was just in go mode, man. He like, fuck that. I gotta let y'all know who the best is, man. Which he proved to all of us, man. This dude showed us like all the shit he was writing on and shit behind them jails and made us all want to go hard and say, you know what, let's get it. Trail would come with full songs wrote out. We like, man, let's go write a verse real quick with Trail, man. So Trail was leading the way when he came home, man. He said, I gotta continue this. But then in 2014, that's when T.O. Trail had lost his life, man. I don't know if you guys watched my story before. I did a story on T.O. on my YouTube channel. Make sure you guys go check that out. But T.O. had lost his life in 2004. He broke the crew of TMB, man, to this day, man. Everybody kind of fucked up to this day off this loss right here, man. This is our brother, then our leaders damn near right here. So we all crushed, man. We all heartbroken, man. But it all made us go harder and somewhat. Some of us out here working, taking care of our families, just carrying the brother legacy, the TO legacy, man, the Trail World legacy, man. Holding it down, man. That was a big loss for us, man. Like 2015 or 16, a lot of TMB niggas start going to jail and shit. A lot of niggas just start chilling in the background and shit, playing it safe and shit, just being cool and shit, nigga being smart, you know what I'm saying? Just continue to learn the game and raise families and shit. Fast forward to like 2018, LG and a couple other cats begin to come home from jail. You know, they start dropping their music, getting into their bag, getting into that touch money bag, man. Really showing niggas like, hold on, we finna carry this TO, this Trail World, this Takeoff legacy to another level, man. Let's try to get this shit back going for TO, man. So niggas getting in the studio, dropping bombs, niggas start getting their money up and shit like that. You know, it's 2018, like I said, niggas fresh out of jail, man. Niggas like, hold on, man. Niggas forgot who got them 100,000 views and shit like that. Niggas forgot who turned the shit up, man. So TMB start digging in their bag, man, going to the archives, going to the studio every goddamn day and shit. Just really trying to keep the movement going, man. Like I said, keeping the brotherhood tight, man. Couple niggas fell off and did some fuck shit and some lame shit, but shit, it's still a solid group of niggas that's still around holding the TMB Takeoff music scene down, man. As for the 2025, you got people like Philly B, well known as Frisco Philly B now, who's still holding TMB legacy down, still pushing, man. But that concludes my story, man. Free my nigga Brody, man, and RIP my dog Trail, man. RIP to all the fallen soldiers we lost. Until next time, make sure you like and subscribe my channel. Yee!